Hi everybody. It's Ulrika here with Fitness with Ulrika. I'm met with the lovely Sue Jones today. You want to say hi to everybody, Sue?
Hi everyone. Hi.
Oh, brilliant. Before we start, I must just have to say, but with all the lockdowns and everything that we've had, Sue has never done a Zoom session before. She is a Zoom virgin. So I just have to share that. You've done brilliant up to yet, Sue. So you're doing great.
Good.
Today we're going to talk about Sue's fabulous journey. Sue has pretty much completed. She's on day 19 of the 21-day gut reset cleanse, gut reset program. We call it Purify Plan sometimes, or Kickstart, nutritional kickstart. Sue's had an absolutely incredible journey, and she wants to share that journey with you guys today. So stay put. We're going to talk about all the benefits she's had from the plan. But before we go into the benefits, Sue, if you wouldn't mind bringing yourself back to 19, 20 days ago, or perhaps before that, how you felt and why you felt the need for going on a plan like this.
Right, so I was going through a phase of extreme bloating a lot after I'd eaten foods. Clothes weren't fitting nice. I knew I'd put weight on over the course of a couple of years, gradually putting weight on. So I wasn't really in a happy place with how I felt. And I thought some things were okay, like sleep, energy levels, but obviously doing the plan, I now realise that they weren't.
Interesting.
So because of the bloating, obviously I saw online Ulrika's gut cleanse. I thought, this is what I needed, because there's been so much on the television about your gut is everything. It all starts in your gut. It feeds your brain. If there's something wrong there, your whole system's going to be out of sync. So I thought, this is what I need to do. So signed up to do this plan.
Brilliant. And you did sign up, and you have absolutely embraced the plan, Sue. I'm so proud of you, because you have stuck to it, and you are now really seeing the benefits from sticking to the plan. So just obviously for people that are watching it now, the gut reset or a nutritional kickstart, it's what we do is we combine healthy, clean eating with some supplements that are science-based to help the gut flourish. Now, when you signed up, Sue, just out of interest, did you have any reservations at all?
No, none whatsoever, because all I knew is that I needed to sort myself out, basically. So it was, I'm going into this 110%. At the end of the day, it's 3 weeks out of my life. If I can't do it in that time, then there's something wrong.
Bless you. But you have done it, and you have done amazingly well. We've done it together. We are on day 19, and I just want to hand it back to you, Sue, because you've had amazing results. So if you just want to talk freely about how the plans worked for you, how you benefited, just to inspire other people out there.
Right, so the bloating don't bloat after food whatsoever. There's lots of clean eating involved. So that comes part and parcel with that, sort of resetting exactly how you eat. So not been eating the junk food and as you do. So bloating, no bloating whatsoever. And what I thought was a big bloated stomach has reduced drastically.
Tell us about your inch loss and pounds, if you want to share that, all over.
Yeah.
Or you can...
Yeah, so altogether I've lost 9 3/4 pounds, which is amazing in nearly, well, not even 3 weeks. I've still got the weekend to go, so there may be more there.
There may be more. And can I also add, because you mentioned to me when we were talking earlier about your results, you said to me that over the last year you have not managed to drop down more than 1 pound, and then you put the pound back on. So you've not actually managed to lose any weight. So that's obviously showing us that by having that
Yeah.
right balance of your gut bacteria has also helped you lose the weight that you wanted to.
Exactly. I thought my scales were broke because they just never moved off that certain amount. No
Throw it
matter how
out.
hard I tried, no matter what I cut out, they just wouldn't move. They'd move a pound and I'd think, yeah, we're getting somewhere, and then it'd just go back on. So you kind of blame things like, oh, is it my age? Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? And you try to blame everything else. And
I know.
it's nice to now
mean.
see another number on the scales.
You've done extremely well with that, Sue, and that's like I say, you just embrace the journey, and you just proved that, you know, there is hope for women our age. Whether you are perimenopausal or not, we don't know that yet, but you've had some other amazing benefits from the plan that I would like you to share, with regards to energy and your sleep that you told me about earlier. Just talk to me about this, you know.
So whereas sleep patterns, I didn't really have a problem sleeping anyway. Sort of very, very rare I'd have a sleepless night. But now doing the plan, I've realised my sleep pattern is amazing. So what I was comparing it to before, it happened. I had up and got a few little issues at the minute. I go to bed, like I said to Ulrika, I go to bed when I'm tired, not when I'm not tired, just because I know it's bedtime. So I'm going to bed kind of pretty wide awake, but the minute my head hits the pillow, I'm asleep. And it's a solid night's sleep till the alarm goes off in the morning. When I get up feeling totally refreshed, as though I've had the best night's sleep in the world. So that is amazing.
That is amazing, because that obviously makes a difference to our day-to-day living. You know, if you have a good night's sleep, you've got energy to, you know, crack on with your day. And I know you mentioned about your energy levels, and you also mentioned about your breathing. Do you want to just explain what's happened with your breathing?
Yeah, so whereas before my breathing, I had been to a doctor and didn't get much joy with that. It was as though I couldn't take a full breath. So I breathed in, and it was as though my breathing there was like something just stopping it going that little bit further. So if I did exercise or if I was out of breath, it would take me longer to recover because my breathing was like small, shallow breaths. Now, my breathing is so clear and I can take full, deep breaths. And that's quite strange because I never sort of thought that would happen. It wasn't one of the things that I even thought anything about.
I know, it's interesting to see actually how that's altered, because I know you said to me beginning of the plan you wanted to feel better, you wanted to feel happier, you want to have less bloating, and you wanted to have more energy. And I think we can summarize that you've had all those happening within the plan. And I think you also mentioned that you're feeling more relaxed, you're dealing with stress. You know, do you want to just share about your daughters moving out at the same time and how that would have affected you before?
So youngest daughter's moved to uni the week after my eldest daughter's moved out into her own apartment. So it was two moving out within a space of a week. Now, normally I would have been nowhere with that because obviously it's my two little girls moving away. But I dealt with that really well. I was calm through it all, didn't get too emotional. I seemed to be very level-headed with it all.
Brilliant. So obviously the plan has come at the right time for you, and I'm so pleased to hearing all these results, and I'm sure you're inspiring other people, not just women out there, but there are certain things that we women have to contain with. So if you don't mind sharing with regards to your monthly cycle, what differences have you seen from talking about hot flushes to pain and bleeding, etc. If you don't mind sharing a little bit of that.
Yeah, not at all. So my periods, they're always very regular, but the pain I used to get was horrific. Probably 3 days of excruciating pain alongside heavy bleeding and lots of blood clots. Normal period would last 7 or 8 days, and then you'd dread the next 2.5, 3 weeks, ready for the next one. This period I had no pain whatsoever, still heavy bleeding, but I have got internal issues that I think contribute to that. But I only had a few blood clots, and the period was a lot shorter in time. I was only on a period for about 5 days.
Wow, that's incredible. So thank you so much for being, open and honest about that and sharing that, Sue. That can be quite personal. But again, I think it's important that we mention it because it can really inspire other women out there. So all in all, what you mentioned to me is just incredible. I know another thing that needs to be mentioned is about your aches and pains, because before the plan, you said to me, my joints are hurting me all the time, Ulrika.
Yeah.
How's that altered at all?
They don't ache. I just don't ache anymore. That was the normal to me for the last 10-15 years, just always having achy bones, back, shoulder, neck, knees, not ached once.
Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much. I'm sure there's other things that we can share, but I will summarize all your results and and share it out with the world, because I think it's, like I say, it's important that we share it with other people. So you've done so well, Sue. You definitely deserve a pat on your back. Virtual high fives from everybody.
Definitely, and still a few days to go.
No, exactly. You've got another couple of days, so we'll wait and summarise until we'll speak on Sunday or beginning of next week. And you've also decided that you want to, continue your journey, so that you're going to continue with your healthy eating. And I'm really looking forward to supporting with you that further over the next month. And I'm really looking forward to sharing with everybody what we can achieve by eating clean and adding in these nutritional supplements. So if you're watching this, guys, and if you are inspired, if you like Sue and her results, because you will do after this, how can you not? Give her at least a like, or if you can, a love heart and a couple of comments just to say how well she's done. And perhaps you know somebody, maybe it's not you, but maybe you know somebody that can relate to these issues that Sue had before the plan. And if we can help and spread the word as much as possible, wouldn't that be amazing? So just one more question to you, Sue. If there's people watching now and they're intrigued, they want to go on the plan, but they might not still be quite 100% sure, what would your message be to them?
I'd say don't have any reservations, just do it. There is literally no negatives to this whatsoever. You may think the negatives at the beginning when you're given the plan of food, but once you've day one, day two, when you get into it, I mean, I knew I would stick to it 100% after day two with how I felt. So I'd say do it. It's 3 weeks. That's it.
That's it. Brilliant. Yeah, do it. It's well worth it, Jess. We feel happier, we feel more relaxed, we're less stressed, and also with obviously all these other benefits that you've had, Sue. So I'd like to say well done, really, really well done. We've got another couple of days to go, but you've done extremely well. And thank you so much for sharing your story with other people, because it will be inspiring. So
thank you to you too.
Oh, you're more than welcome. This is why I do what I do, because it's just really rewarding to see these results. So thanks everybody for watching, and see you all soon.
Thanks.